Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the wisdom of two investing legends, Charlie Munger and Mohnish Pabrai. From reading habits to investment strategies, these insights can transform your approach to life and business. The principles these guys live by, things like relentless learning, building trust, and thinking long-term, they aren't just about making money. They're about building a better life, making smarter decisions, and honestly, just being a more interesting person. We're going to break down some of the most powerful lessons from Charlie Munger and Mohnish Pabrai, and I'll give you my take on how you can actually use them in your own life. Let's talk about Charlie Munger, the man who makes Warren Buffett look like a slow learner. This guy reads over 500 pages a day. 500 pages. That's like reading The Intelligent Investor cover to cover every single day. But here's the thing. He's not just reading for fun, he's on a mission to absorb knowledge, and he's got a system for it. See, Charlie's not afraid to skim. He'll devour a book, pulling out the key insights, the golden nuggets of wisdom, and then move on. He's not wasting time on fluff. He's laser-focused on the stuff that matters. And it's not just about finance books either. This guy reads everything from history and biography to science and psychology. He wants to understand how the world works, from the human mind to the global economy. That's how he's built his incredible understanding of the world, and it's a huge part of his success. So, what's the takeaway here? Simple, read more. Set a goal to read for 30 minutes a day, focus on topics you're interested in, and don't be afraid to skim. Imagine having a sounding board, someone you trust who can challenge your ideas and help you see things from a different perspective. That's what Charlie Munger emphasized to Mohnish Pabrai, the importance of having a peer, someone on your level, to bounce ideas off of. See, it's easy to get stuck in an echo chamber surrounded by people who just agree with everything you say. But that's a recipe for disaster. You need someone who's going to call you out on your BS, someone who's not afraid to tell you when you're wrong. And it can't just be anyone. It has to be a peer, someone who doesn't report to you, someone you respect intellectually. So find yourself a second brain. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes in your life and your business. In the world of business, contracts are important, but trust is everything. It's the foundation upon which empires are built, and no one understands this better than Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett. Think about Berkshire Hathaway. They've built their entire business on a foundation of trust. Warren Buffett's word is literally his bond. He's known for making deals with a handshake, no lawyers, no drama. Why? Because his reputation for honesty and integrity precedes him. That's the kind of trust that takes decades to build, and it gives them a massive advantage. People want to do business with them because they know they can be trusted. And it's not just about billion-dollar deals. Trust is essential in every aspect of life. It's the foundation of strong relationships, successful partnerships, and a fulfilling career. When you're a trustworthy person, people are more likely to believe in you, support you, and give you opportunities. Be honest, be reliable. One of the most important lessons you can learn from Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett is the power of continuous learning. These guys are like sponges, constantly absorbing new information and refining their understanding of the world. They didn't just magically become investing geniuses overnight. They spent years, decades even, studying, reading, and learning from their mistakes. They treated every experience, every success, and every failure as a learning opportunity. Take their investment in See's Candies, for example. It wasn't just about the candy, it was about understanding the power of brands and pricing power, or their experience with the Buffalo News, which taught them the importance of owning businesses with a strong competitive advantage. The point is, they never stopped learning. They were constantly evolving, adapting, and refining their approach. So, what's the takeaway? Never stop learning. In a world that often glorifies complexity, Mohnish Pabrai advocates for the power of simplicity. This philosophy extends to his investments, his relationships, and his overall approach to life. He often recounts his father's advice: one good wife and one good friend are enough for a great life. This simple yet profound statement highlights the importance of quality over quantity in relationships. Mohnish values a small, close-knit circle of friends and family, emphasizing the importance of meaningful connections. He believes that true happiness and fulfillment come from nurturing these relationships rather than chasing a wide but shallow social network. By embracing simplicity, Mohnish creates space for what truly matters, spending time with loved ones, pursuing his passions, and continuously learning. He demonstrates that a fulfilling and successful life doesn't require complexity, but rather a clear focus on what brings joy and meaning. Here's a fun one. Charlie Munger is a big believer in introducing randomness into his life. He says that some of the best things that ever happened to him were completely unexpected. He's known for responding to random letters from people he's never met, taking meetings with anyone who piques his interest, and generally keeping an open mind about new experiences. And you know what? It's led to some incredible opportunities. He's made lifelong friends, discovered amazing investments, and expanded his horizons in ways he never could have imagined. Think about it. If you're always following the same routine, talking to the same people, and doing the same things, you're missing out on a world of possibilities. Now I know what you're thinking. Graham, I'm busy enough as it is. I don't have time for random encounters. And that's fair. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be a huge time commitment. You never know what amazing opportunities might be waiting for you just around the corner. One of the most common pieces of investing advice you'll hear is to diversify your portfolio. And while it's true that you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket, Mohnish Pabrai takes a slightly different approach. He believes in starting with a diversified portfolio, but then allowing your winners to run. In other words, as some of your investments start to outperform, don't be afraid to let them grow into a larger portion of your portfolio. He criticizes the traditional advice of trimming your winners and rebalancing your portfolio, calling it cutting the flowers and watering the weeds. Think about it. If you have a stock that's consistently outperforming the market, why would you sell it just because it's become a larger percentage of your holdings? Of course, this doesn't mean you should put all your money into one stock. You still need to be mindful of risk management. But the point is, don't be afraid to let your winners run. Charlie Munger is a huge advocate for identifying asymmetry in everything you do. What does that mean? It means looking for situations where the potential upside is far greater than the potential downside. Think about it like this. If you flip a coin, the odds are 50-50. But what if you found a coin that landed on heads 75% of the time? That's asymmetry. This principle applies to everything from investing to business decisions to everyday life. For example, let's say you're considering starting a business. The traditional advice is to write a detailed business plan, secure funding, and then launch your product. But what if you flipped the script? What if you started by validating your idea with potential customers, building a minimum viable product, and getting feedback before investing a ton of time and money? That's asymmetry in action. So the next time you're making a decision, ask yourself, where's the asymmetry in this situation? Mohnish Pabrai often talks about the importance of ethical behavior, not just because it's the right thing to do, but because it's also good for business. He calls this enlightened self-interest. Think about it. When you're known for being honest, trustworthy, and ethical, people are more likely to want to do business with you. They know they can rely on you to do the right thing, even when it's not easy. On the other hand, if you're known for being shady or unethical, it's going to catch up with you eventually. So, while it might be tempting to cut corners or bend the rules sometimes, remember that ethical behavior is always the best policy in the long run. Throughout his career, Mohnish Pabrai has sought wisdom and inspiration from other successful investors, particularly those who've achieved remarkable results through concentrated investments. One such investor is Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, often referred to as the Warren Buffett of India. Jhunjhunwala's incredible success story, built on concentrated bets in companies like Titan Industries, highlights the power of conviction and patience in investing. Mohnish emphasizes the importance of identifying exceptional businesses with strong fundamentals, and then having the conviction to hold on to them for the long term, even during periods of volatility. By studying the strategies and principles of investors like Jhunjhunwala, Mohnish reinforces his own investment philosophy and gains valuable insights into navigating the complexities of the market. Thanks for watching. If you found these insights valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. Remember, the wisdom of Charlie Munger and Mohnish Pabrai isn't just about making money, it's about living a richer, more fulfilling life. So, take action. Pick one or two of these principles and start applying them to your own life. You'll be amazed at the difference it can make.